Aloha sports fans and welcome to the Maui News Sports Report. I'm Rob, he's Jordan. You guys know the drill by now. We have another action-packed week of MIL sports to get to, so let's get right to it. Once again, we have to start with the history that happened at Ho'okipa Beach Park. MIL surfing, the first high school surfing championships anywhere in the world, Jordan, and it was special stuff.
Yeah, a bit of a historic run individually as well for King Kekalike sophomore Ginger Prados, who capped an unbeaten run in the 3 MIL meets in the girls bodyboard division. Tapped it off with a MIL championship on Saturday at Ho'okipa. Went 1-2 with her sister, twin sister Amber, in all 3 meets at a great run for the Prados sisters in girls bodyboard. In girls shortboard, another underclassman in a little bit of an upset of sorts. Freshman from Lahainaluna, Aloha Lopez, wins over national caliber surfers Sierra Lerbeck of Lahainaluna and Kulia Doherty of Baldwin. So underclassmen kind of ruling the day. Another one, freshman at King Kekalike wins the boys shortboard. Cody Young wins the MIL title there for Na'ali'i. And then in the boys bodyboard division, a little bit of a gritty effort.
Yeah, and Nainoa Stewart striking a chord for the upperclassmen. Senior had his wrestling campaign cut short in February by a torn hip labrum. He decided to put off surgery so he could surf, and he did, winning the boys bodyboard gritty performance, and he wins the first MIL title in that, and very gracious young man, by the way. Baldwin's Balance in the boys team race wins the boys team title, and the Lopez Lerback 1-2 finish in girls shortboard led the Luna girls to the team title. And Jordan, I believe, and I know you do too, this is just the first step towards a state surf meet. We need 2 more leagues to join the ranks, and I believe that might happen as soon as next year.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of time, and it'll be sooner rather than later.
And boys volleyball, King Kekalike clinches a state berth with a convincing sweep of Maui High at Na'ali'i's gym on Saturday night. Colton Cowell, Lionel Mills to a big 1-2 punch for Na'ali'i and a very impressive win. And the boys volleyball tournaments get underway this week.
Yeah, and it's another chance for us. I know a lot of people haven't seen Hana play yet. 11th in the polls if you take the other receiving vote category into play. The Dragons, the best team in the league, going for an unbeaten run this week at the end of regular season and then on into the league tournament with a chance to gain that lone berth in the Division II state tournament. They've got to be one of the top contenders.
Without a doubt. They're better than that number 11 slot, I believe. And speaking of state clinchers, drama in the pool at Kamehameha Maui on Saturday morning, a 4 overtime water polo match. The Lunas come out on top over Baldwin 9-8, and it was everything that any water polo fan could have wanted.
Yeah, probably the best match game of the weekend and what was an action-packed weekend of MIL sports. Lalile Mata'afa ends it in overtime number 4 on a penalty shot to give the Lunas a 9-8 victory over Baldwin. The Lunas have won 2 out of 3. That was a regular season playoff. They have the tournament yet to play. A Baldwin win in the tournament could force an overall playoff, and don't be surprised if that goes to 5, possibly down the road. It's been an epic battle between those two programs this season. A lot of drama left to be played out in the pool in girls water polo.
Without a doubt, and these two are the 2 programs that have owned girls water polo in the MIL since its inception a little over a decade ago. MIL tennis, the state tournament. The state tennis tournament is on Maui, in South Maui at McKenna and Wailea next week. We now know who the champions are from the league. Joey Baldwin, yes, Joey Baldwin of Maui High, who actually attends Kihei Charter. He is your boys champion, if you can follow all of that. The Lunas' Joanna Asare wins the girls' single title. Perhaps our best chance to make a long run at the state tournament is the sophomore tandem of Sarah Ikioka and Kylie Kato in girls' doubles. They played singles throughout the entire season to help the team out. They get together in doubles. Last year as freshmen, they made the state Final Four. I believe they are state title contenders this year. And in boys doubles, Bud Kaivi and Ethan Gasman of Baldwin win that title. Should be interesting next week.
Yeah, and you talk to both Ikioka and Kato of Kamehameha Maui, and they kind of have that sense, too, that doubles is their best chance to make a run. So teaming up, putting their powers together there. The other MIL individual tournament wrapping up over 2 weekends. This weekend was the final 2 rounds in a 5-round tournament in boys and girls golf. In boys golf, it took 91 holes. They had to go to a playoff hole. 90 holes wasn't enough to decide it. Tyler Munetake of Baldwin wins it on the first playoff hole over teammate Justin Yan. And then in girls, that was kind of decided after day 2, if you will. Kimberly Miyamoto goes wire to wire, wins by 23 shots.
And 23 shots, she's entering Elise Okada and Cassie Isagawa territory. Tyler Munetake, really got to hand it to him. He was kind of the leader for most of the tournament last year, let it go at the end, and this year he kind of turns the table. Justin Yan, just a freshman, he'll be back for plenty more. In track, in MIL track, some eye-popping numbers at the Ken Kamakea Memorial Invitational on Thursday night. Alyssa Bettendorf goes 12-1-6 in the 100 meters. The state meet record held by Baldwin's Junan Lusk is 12.25. She added a 24.49, which is also blazing in the 200. Chase Iwata Bartlemy improves his personal record by more than 2 feet, 44.2.5 in the triple jump. That's a state leading mark. Chris Ricard carrying on the St. Anthony tradition. Tommy Duarte is his grandpa. Alan Duarte is his uncle, and those are both state champions. Chris Ricard goes 13.6 to win the pole vault title. Emerson Lee Bird and Anthony Kaho'ohanohano Davis both go under 15.1 in the 110 high hurdles in boys, and Jay Braun shows he's a state title sprint contender, 10.99 in the 100 meters, and that wrapped up kind of a really busy week.
Yeah, a lot of individual performances that we've seen in track kind of going forward. In the state meet, again, a lot of contenders for state titles.
And that's our report for this week. We'll have a ton more next week, and send us your bobbleheads.